Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter three-dimensional figures. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm on grade 7 math. Chapter we are on right now is three-dimensional figures. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is basis of three-dimensional figures. Let's just start with the lesson. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its bases? So the shape is a cube, right? Cube has six faces and they all are squares, isn't it? Okay, pyramids and cones have one base. Cubes, prisms, and cylinder have two bases that are parallel and congruent, right? This is a cube. Find its bases. The bases are squares, right? Because cube have all the faces that are square, so the base is also a square. The correct option is square, right? Okay, then other shape is, look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? So pyramids and cones have only one face, right? And you can see the base is a circle. Only one face it is, that is a circular face, right? That is a cone, and cone has only one face, that is circle, right? Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Which is the correct option? That is a rectangular prism, right? And cubes, prisms, and cylinder have two bases that are parallel and congruent, right? So that means the bases are rectangle. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Which is the correct option? That is a rectangle, right? The correct, that is a rectangular prism. So the bases are rectangle. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? So, which is the correct option? Yes, very good. The base is a triangle, right? Okay, the next one is yes, that is a circle, right? The correct option is circle. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is a square. That is a pyramid, right? Sorry, prism it is. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is a circle. The correct option is circle. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? That is a triangle. The correct option is triangle, right? The next one is look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is a square. The shape of its base is square. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Yes, triangle it is. The correct option is triangle. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? That is a rectangle it is, right? Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? So, which is the correct option? Yes, circle it is, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is okay, the next lesson is net of three-dimensional figures. Which figure will this net make? Basically, you have to see if you fold the image, what when you fold the image, which is the figure you can have, right? By folding the given net. You can fold a net to make a three-dimensional figure. Imagine folding the net not so that the curved edges match up. The main net make is a cone, right? If you fold this net, it will make a cone. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. So we are given with the net. We have to see if we fold the net, which shape they make, right? Which figure they make. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, which net will make this figure? You are given two of the nets. You have to see which will make this figure. So which is the correct option? Option one or option two? Yes, that is the second one. You can see identify just by looking at the shape because here you can see the two of the round shapes. So obviously the second one is the correct option, right? Which net will make this figure? So which is the correct option? You are given a cube. Now you have to see you are given two of the nets. You have to see which net will make the cube, right? So which is the correct option? Option one is the correct option, right? That is the net that makes the cube. The correct option is option number one. Which net will make this figure? So which is the correct option? Okay, let me just see which is the other figure. That is option one and option two. Which is the correct option? One or two? Yes, the correct option is two. The second one is the correct option. Which net will make this figure? So you are given two of the nets. You have to see which one make the given figure, right? That is option number one and that is the second option. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number one. Which net will make this figure? Yes, that is option number one, obviously, right? The correct option is option number one. Which net, which figure will this net make? Which is the correct option, one or two? Yes, that is option number one is the correct option because the one option one has the uh, square base, right? Option number one is the correct option. Which figure will this net make? Option one or option two, which is the correct option? That is option number one, right? The correct option is option number one. Which net will this? Which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number one, right? Okay, which figure will this net make? Which is the correct option? Option one or option two? The correct option is option number two is the correct option, right? Which figure? Yes, that's the second one, but I forgot to click on the OK button. Which net will make this figure? So, which is the correct option? You are given a figure. You have to say which net will make this figure. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that's the second option. The correct one is the second one. Which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number two is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is The next lesson is front, side, and top view. If you look at this object from the front, what will you see? Basically, that is the like where you are standing. That depends on which side you are standing, right? For example, you are standing here, you can see this side, right? And now you are standing this side, one, two, three, four, like this, and one, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This, not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you can see this side, right? Let's just start with the test questions. If you look at this object from the top, what will you see? So, which is the correct option? Yes, when you see this figure from the top, you can see this portion, right? So the correct option is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Option number one is the correct option. That's the one you can see from the top. If you look at this object from the front, yes, you are standing here. So you can see this portion, right? So which is the correct option? Option number one is the correct option, right? Okay, look at this. If you look at this object from the side, what will you see? Which is the correct option? Yes, you are standing here, so you can see this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see option number one is the correct option, right? You can count the rows and columns, right? Okay, if you look at this object from the side, what will you see? Yes, the correct option is option number one because you are standing here, so you can see this side. The correct option is option number one. If you look at this object from the side, So you are standing here. You can see this side one, two, three. This one, the option number two is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is changes in mean, median, mode, and range. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, use the workbook for practice questions. This lesson will be taught in mean, median, mode lessons in the next chapter of statistics. It's okay, okay. We have done with the lesson. We are working on the chapter three-dimensional figures. Let's just start with the next lesson, next chapter. We are done with this chapter. Now let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is statistics, right? Let's just start with the lesson. Let's start with the first lesson, that is calculate mean, median, mode, and range. Let's just start with the lesson. Let's start with the first example. Edgar checked the prices of six items available for purchase in the cafeteria. The prices were there. You are given the prices of the six items, right? The prices are $4, $6, $5, $7, $8, and $8. What is the mod of the prices of the items? So you have to calculate the mod, right? So mod is the number that appears most of the time in the given data, right? That means the number that appears the most in the data is the mod. So you have to see a number appears how many times. You have four, right? You can see four only one times. Okay. Then you have five. You can see five appears only one time in the given data. Then you have $6. You can see six is already only one time. $7 is also one time, and $8 is the number that appears two times in the given data. So you can see two is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data. So the mod value is two, right? So mod is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data. Got it? You can note down definition. Mod is the one that appears the most of the time in the given data. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. What is the mean of the given data? Okay, what is the mean? So you have to calculate the mean of the given data. How do we calculate the mean? Basically, hold on. Okay, when we have to calculate the mean, we simply have to add all the given numbers. Let's just add 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 6. For 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 it is, right? So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in number. You have to divide 20 by 4 because 20 by 5 because the numbers are 5. They are 5 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. So the mean is 4. What is the mean? Mean is the average value of the given data, right? So how do we calculate mean? We simply have to add all the numbers and divide by the number of values. Like there are 5 values, so I divided them by 5, right? So the correct option is 4. Okay, the next lesson is in preparation for a move across town. Hugo packed 7 boxes weighing 7 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 9 pounds, and 7 pounds. What was the median weight of the boxes, right? You have to calculate the median weight. Whenever we have to calculate the median, first thing we have to do is arrange the numbers from least to greatest, right? Least is 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 9. Where is 9? We don't have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in numbers, right? So median is the one that divides the number into two equal groups. Before the median, you have all the numbers that are less than 7, and after the median, you have all the numbers that are greater than 7, right? Greater than or equal to 7. The median is exactly the middle number that divides the data into two equal groups, right? So the median of the given data is 7. The correct option is 7. What is the mod? So which is the correct option? The mod is 4. 4 is the number that appears most of the time in the data. 4 appears one, 2, 3 times. So that means the mod is 4, right? What is the median of the data, right? So we have to calculate the median. For the median, you have to arrange the numbers from least to greatest. Let's just arrange them, right? 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 8, right? Median is the number that divides the data into two exactly equal groups, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in number, right? That means the fourth one is the median. Before the median, you have all the numbers that are less than median, and after the number, you have all the numbers that are greater or equal to median, right? So the correct option is 4. Okay, what is the median, right? Again, you have to calculate the median. Let's just arrange them from least to greatest. That is 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in numbers. So that means exactly the fourth one is the median. Median is the number that divides the data into two exactly equal groups. Before the median, you have all the numbers that are greater than median, and before the median, you have all the numbers that are less than median, and after the median, you have all the numbers that are greater than median. Median is 8. The correct option is 8. The coach carried footballs to practice 7 times this year. Each time he brought, that was the mod of the, what was the mod of the numbers of football? You have to calculate the mod. Mod is the number that appears the most of the time in the data. The data 6 appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? That means the mod value is 6. The correct option is 6, right? The correct option is 6 is the mod value. The correct option is 6. What is the mean? Which is the correct option? For the mean, you have to add them all and divide by the number of values, right? So 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 48 it is. You have to divide it by the 6 because they are 6 in numbers. So 6 times 8 is 48. The correct option is 8. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we'll be working on grade 7 math. The chapter we have started with is three-dimensional figures. We have done with the lesson. Then we have started the new chapter that is statistics. The only lesson we have covered from the chapter is calculate mean, median, mode, and range, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, or either you can join them in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So that's all for today. If you have any question, you can simply ask the question. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.